Hello, dear students. Let's start a new topic: preparation of hydrogen chloride, preparation of hydrochloric acid. Now, this topic from the chapter 8a, that is a study of compounds hydrogen chloride of class 10th in subject chemistry. Let's open your chemistry book and come on the page number 171. Preparation of hydrochloric acid. So, hydrochloric acid prepared from the hydrogen chloride. So first we prepare the hydrogen chloride, HCl gas, hydrogen chloride gas. After preparation of the hydrogen chloride gas, the hydrogen chloride gas dissolve in the water. After dissolution, they produce the hydrochloric acids. They produce the hydrochloric acid. But the preparation of the hydrochloric acid through dissolution of the hydrogen chloride gas in water, it is a very tedious task, because as you know that the hydrogen chloride gas is highly soluble in the water. So after the dissolution of hydrogen chloride gas in the water, they create a back suction, and back suction is a very dangerous situations. So not directly dissolve the hydrogen chloride gas into the water. So how the hydrogen chloride gas dissolve into the waters? So let's see. First, the hydrochloric acid is a solution of hydrogen chloride gas in water. So what is the hydrochloric acid? Hydrochloric acid is a form of liquid of hydrogen chloride gas that dissolve in the water. Now the first, the hydrogen chloride gas is prepared and then dissolve the hydrogen chloride gas in water to produce the hydrochloric acid. But the hydrochloric acid cannot be prepared by dissolving HCl gas, hydrogen chloride gas, in water directly, as it leads to back suction, because the back suction created when we dissolve the hydrogen chloride gas directly into the waters. So what is the back suction? First, let's see. Now this is the diagram for the preparation of hydrogen chloride gas. This is the diagram for the preparation of hydrogen chloride gas. These are the apparatus for the preparation of the hydrogen chloride gas. Now this is a round bottomed flask which containing the sodium chloride crystals. Through the Thistle funnel, we add the sulfuric acids. Then hydrogen chloride gas produce, and this hydrogen chloride gas dry into a concentrated sulfuric acid. After drying of the hydrogen chloride gas, that hydrogen chloride gas, which is less soluble in the sulfuric acid, they out through this tube and enter into a gas jar. Now hydrogen chloride gas prepared through this process. After hydrogen chloride gas preparation, one delivery tube attached to the gas jar where the hydrogen chloride gas is stored. That delivery tube, through these delivery tubes, the hydrogen chloride HCl gas passes into a beaker, which beaker containing the water. Now when directly the hydrogen chloride gas passes into the water, through a delivery tube, then as you know that the hydrogen chloride gas is highly soluble in the waters. So the rate of dissolution of the hydrogen chloride gas into the water is much faster than their formation, that is the formation of the hydrogen chloride gas. So during that situations, the vacuum or low pressure created in the delivery tubes. Due to the low pressure, the water molecules, due to the low pressures, the air pressure which attack on the waters, the air from the outside is pressurized on the water under low pressure in the delivery tubes. So the water enter into the delivery tubes, and the rise of the water into the delivery tube is called the back suction. This rise of the water in the delivery tube is called the back suctions. Again, when the HCl gas passes into the water through a delivery tubes, so the rate of dissolution of the hydrogen chloride gas in water is much faster than their preparations. So the low pressure appears in the delivery tubes, and the air pressurize the water from the outside, and a force created in the water, that force pushes the water into the delivery tubes, because the low pressure in the delivery tube and high pressure in the water. So the rise of water in the delivery tube is called the back suctions. And back suction create a lot of problems. When back suctions, through the back suction, the water enter into the concentrated sulfuric acids in these tubes, in this bottle which containing the hydrochloric which containing the concentrated sulfuric acid. Then water reacts, when water reacts with the sulfuric acid, they generate a lot of heat, and due to low generation of the heat, the chance of the explosion in this flask. So back suction is a major problem when directly dissolve the HCl gas into the water for the formation of hydrochloric acid. Now again, what are back suction? When the delivery tube carrying hydrochloric acid, hydrogen chloride gas is directly immersed in water, the rate of dissolution of gas is faster than the rate of its formations. This creates a partial vacuum inside the delivery tube, resulting in low pressure. To overcome this low pressure which created in the delivery tube, the air from outside exert the pressure on the water in beaker and hence forces it up through delivery tube in the flask. This reverse rise of water in delivery tube is known as the back suctions. So reverse rise of water in delivery tube is known as back suctions. And back suction created due to the formation of a partial vacuum inside the delivery tube. Now back suction may result in an explosion due to the heat produced when water comes in contact with sulfuric acid in the flask. So in the flask, sulfuric acid is used for drying the hydrogen chloride gas. So when due to back suction, the water entered into the flask which containing the sulfuric acid, they produce a lot of heat, and due to production of the heat may result in an explosion. Now how to avoid back suctions? Back suctions, how to avoid? Back suctions can be avoided by the inverted funnel arrangement. by inverted funnel arrangement. So what is the inverted funnel arrangement? In the inverted funnel arrangement, we taken a beaker which containing the water, a funnel and a delivery tube. Now invert the funnel, and that inverted funnel connected to the delivery tubes, and that inverted funnel directly, the rim of the inverted funnel is in contact with the surface water. Now the rim of the inverted funnel just contact with the surface water, that's water containing in a beaker. So when the HCl gas passes through the delivery tubes into the water through an inverted funnel, then the water dissolve in the hydrogen chloride gas dissolve in the water. And as you know that the hydrogen chloride gas is highly soluble in the water. So due to their high solubility of the hydrogen chloride gas in the water, a back suction created, and due to back suctions the water rises into the funnel, and water levels rises into the funnel. When the water level rises into the funnels, then during at a time the rim of the funnel loses contact with the water. The rim of a funnel loses contact with the water surface, and the air from the outside rushes into the funnels. And when the air rushes into the funnel, then they equalize the pressure inside the delivery tubes and into the funnels. After equalization of the pressures, the water which just rises into the funnels, due to the gravity, the water fall down into the beakers. And after the water fall down into the beaker, again the rim of funnels again contact with the water surface, and during that conditions the water never rises into the delivery tubes and go to the contact with the conc H2SO4, because by the inverted funnel arrangement the air rushes into the delivery tubes which equalize the pressure into the delivery tubes and the funnel. So always the HCl gas again passes into the water, and the HCl gas dissolve into the water, and the HCl gas dissolve into the water at their saturation stage. When the saturation stage will achieved by the HCl gas into the water, that saturation stage or that condition is called the concentrated hydrochloric acid. And the concentrated or saturated hydrochloric acid is approx 36% by their weight. So this process continues till the water in the beaker is saturated with hydrogen chloride gas, resulting in the formation of hydrochloric acid. Now the saturated solution of the hydrogen chloride gas in water is called concentrated hydrochloric acid. Now it contains approx 36% by weight of hydrogen chloride. So the hydrogen chloride gas. So the hydrogen chloride gas enter into the water and dissolve into the water up to their saturation states. Saturation state. As a saturation state reach when 36% of the HCl gas when dissolved in the water. So inverted funnel arrangement overcome the back suction and they continue the formation of the hydrochloric acid. Now, what are the advantages of inverted funnel arrangement? Inverted funnel arrangement, it prevents back suction of water. So it also avoid the explosion. Now next, it provides a large surface for dissolution of hydrogen chloride gas. So funnel shape, inverted funnel. So funnel shape, this is the rim of the funnel. So funnel shape provide a large surface area for the dissolution of hydrogen chloride gas into the water. So here are the two advantages of inverted funnel arrangement. It prevents back suction of water. It provides a large surface area for dissolution of hydrogen chloride gas. Now a complete set of preparation of hydrogen chloride, a complete set for the preparation of hydrochloric acid in the laboratory as. Now these all are the arrangement for the preparation of hydrogen chloride gas, and this adjustment for the preparation of hydrochloric acid, continuous preparation of the hydrochloric acid. Now this is a burette stand. This one is a wire gauge. This one is a tripod stand, burner, round bottomed flask, thistle funnel. So in the round bottom flask we can take in the NaCl, sodium chloride crystals, and added the conch sulfuric acid through the thistle funnel into the round bottom flask. Now the conch sulfuric acid react with the NaCl, they produce the HCl gas. Here HCl gas absorb in the conch or dry in the conch H2SO4 sulfuric acids. After drying, the delivery tube passes the HCl gas into a inverted funnels, and the HCl gas dissolve in the water and they form the hydrochloric acid, HCl acid. So this is the complete arrangement for the preparation of hydrochloric acid in laboratory. Now next topic, physical properties of hydrochloric acid. So hydrochloric acid, the physical state, hydrochloric acid generally a colorless solution. Now as you know that HCl hydrogen chloride is a gas and HCl hydrochloric acid is a type of liquid or solution. So hydrochloric acid is a colorless solution. Now odor and taste. Hydrochloric acid has the pungent odor and it is acid, so it have a sour taste. So hydrochloric acid has a pungent odor and sour taste. Now physiological actions. Hydrochloric acid is a strong acid, so it have a highly corrosive nature and causes blister on the skin. As like a strong acid, other strong acid. The solubility. Hydrochloric acid is highly soluble or readily soluble in the water. Boiling point. Hydrochloric acid is a volatile acid and its boiling point is 110 degrees Celsius. Hydrochloric is more volatile acid than the H2SO4 sulfuric acid. So during the preparation of the hydrogen chloride gas, the hydrogen chloride gas escape from the conc H2SO4 because HCl is more volatile than the H2SO4 sulfuric acids, and it's at the boiling point 110 degree Celsius. So these are the physical properties of hydrochloric acids. Their physical state, that means hydrochloric acid is a colorless solutions. It has the pungent odor and sour taste. It is a highly corrosive in nature and causes the blister on the skins. Hydrochloric acid is readily soluble in the water and their boiling point is 110 degrees Celsius and it is a volatile acid. Now one term, what is the azeotrope? Now the dilute hydrochloric acid cannot be concentrated beyond 22.2% by distillation process. So hydrochloric acid cannot be concentrated beyond their 22.2% by the distillation process, because the distillation process at these concentrations, at this percentage of the hydrochloric acid, the water and HCl present in the solutions, they boil at 110 degrees Celsius at a constant temperature. Both have, water have also the 110 boiling, the water also boil the 110 degrees Celsius and HCl also boil 110 degrees Celsius when HCl present in the water 22.2%. And this mixture is called the azeotrope mixture, which having the constant temperature at a particular temperature in the, at a particular concentration in the water. So this is due to the fact that this mixture, that means 77.8% water and 22.2% HCl, boil at constant temperature of 110 degrees Celsius without any change in concentration, and this mixture is called the azeotrope. So by the distillation process, we cannot concentrate the hydrochloric acid beyond 22.2%, and this mixture, which boils at a fixed, at a constant temperature, that mixture is called the azeotrope. Such a mixture is called constant boiling mixture or azeotrope mixture. So this is all about the preparation of hydrochloric acids and their physical properties. Okay, thank you, Ben. Have a nice day.